50 or whatever, I ain't really tripping. Because it's not nowhere I really want to go, dang. You know? 141, way more than enough. 7 continents, I'm covering them 6. So I got one more to go. I'm going to knock that out 2020. I'm waiting on Compton AV to tap in. Trending topics. We're going to talk about the trending topics this Tuesday. Man, what is AV doing, man? AV just said he was shooting a video or something. How you stay on top of the game this long? Shit wasn't hard for me. Basically, mind my business and do what I do. I don't let the game, affect me. I play it accordingly. Like you said, it's a game. You play it accordingly. I just play to win. Play to win, stay suckers free, man. No sucker strokes. Stash, what up, though? I'm good, Faye. How you? Gee, I'm waiting on Compton AV to tap in. I was gonna do his interview today. You put me to a test some years back, and now I'm just getting it. That's right. You live and you learn, man. All you gotta do is pay attention to your surroundings and do a good deed at weaning out who should be around and who shouldn't be. Pistol around here in the hood. He said he got some new music he gonna put out. Him and Chachi. Blast just called me last week. Big Blast said he ready to jump back in the studio. He was waiting on some beats or something. I forget who he said he was, what producer he was tapped in with. So Blast probably dropped something. C-No that put out a record. Well, he sent me a record. I don't know if he put it out. But he DJing, so I'm sure he playing all his music and the Global Gangsters music, whatever he doing, how he DJing. What up, though? Queen Foxy. This man, AV, still ain't sent the request. Taj Long Hair Don't Care. What up, though? Gotti boy, I'm waiting on Compton AV, man. I would have tapped you in, but I'm waiting on this dude to come on, man. On the 7th? Okay. I'm going to tap you in anyway, Gotti boy. Hold on. And when AV jump on, then we'll go from there. Let's say you're unable to join. Everybody new on the tap in, what city y'all coming from? What city, what state? The Luigian, what up, though? Slizzer, I know Slizzer gonna come through. What's up, Charlie? Trending Topic Tuesday, man. Talk about it, talk about it. Where you at? You in the Bay Area? Well, 219, Gotti boy, you in, that's Indiana. St. Louis, Virginia. Yeah, I see. When I seen the 219, I knew you was in Indiana. Home of the Jackson 5. Endo, what's good? Where you tapping in from, Endo? South Cackalack. I just missed the horse race. We just had a horse race down there in Utahville. I missed it. I wanted to come down. Last year, the damn horse stepped on my foot. I'm glad he ain't break it. I'm sitting there talking, ain't paying attention. Horse stepped back right on my foot. But ain't nobody talked about the trending topic yet. I brung it up. Englewood. Englewood, Auburn, Gresham, Woodlawn, back of the yards. Roseland. In Chicago, I guess we've always had them names of the neighborhoods, but we never went off that, though. It just be like what block, what street and block. But now they started really promoting the name of the neighborhoods. I guess it was doing some alderman and elections type shit. Niggas ride horses through the streets around here. Yeah, I know. We got a lot of them. We got a lot of thoroughbreds down there. Cows, big cattle, everything. There was a cow. Well, you know, the cow was sitting up on a hill, but I was asleep in the car. So when we pull up on the land, pull up on the farm, when I looked up, I don't know where I thought it was at. The cow was so big, it looked like, picture laying down in the street and an 18-wheeler just, when you look to your right, it's an 18-wheeler. The cow was that big, man. It's crazy. Actually, that was last year was my first time ever witnessing a pig get slaughtered. That was my first time seeing that. Cuzzo took the knife. I mean, the man ain't have on no gloves or nothing, just blood everywhere. Straight butcher. You know what I'm saying? From a kid, that country living. That's just how they do. You know what I'm saying? He came, got the knife, and I seen where the chitlins come from. I'm like, oh man. We talking about country living, back, Mike. My first time seeing a pig get slaughtered was last year down south in South Carolina on the farm, the family farm. I never witnessed that before. You know, even at a butcher store, and your mama send you to the butcher store, you probably, you know, for me, I wasn't tall enough to look over the counter and look back there to see what the butcher was doing. So I never really experienced that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, in school, when they doing biology class, but you know, they really dealing with rats, little frogs and all that. But to see, that's where I'm from, you know, that's Where you from, Bad Mike? I'm talking about South Carolina. This was in Utahville. But to see that they see cuz cut his neck, gut him, cut the whole head off, threw it to the side like it wasn't nothing. The man ain't had no what's the name? Your family with the Bells Bondsman joint. Yeah. Yeah, I know one of my they in he in Myrtle Beach. He Bells Bondsman in Myrtle Beach. His bars for days. Can I get a handout? The mud whole package, man. Friday, Friday I'ma do the Friday I do the favorite flow Fridays. So when I come back on Friday, then you can spit your thing. I'ma save it live and post it so it'll be on YouTube. So anybody that's on here that's sing rap or whatever, I'll save it. And Jersey got crazy movement. What part of Jersey? Plus, Carolina's got the most black colleges in the world. Y'all got all the black colleges. I had never knew that until a few years ago. Yeah, I ain't know that. You come to Carolina, let me know. We gonna rock out in my small city. Nah, you know that beard gone, Rob. It grow perfect, but I'm getting the cut Thursday, buddy. On Friday. I just let it grow out. When I get a cut, I let it grow out. So you ain't gonna never see them bumps and all that on my face. People cut it too much. That's why they get them bumps. They get all them bumps on their face. That's the only reason it's been grew like this. But it grow perfect. But you know, I had long braids, so I always was hairy. I don't want that hair. Clean cut, fresh, well manicured, you dig? But I'll chop it back up with y'all, I guess Friday. Today was supposed to be Trending Topic Tuesdays, but I don't know what's going on. Drea Gates. You already know it's Skull Daddy. Bat Mike, Friday. You can tap in Friday when I go favorite flow Fridays. You can tap in then. Hey man, Drigger, it's so many sites. You know, he can put his music out. It ain't hard for artists to get popping. You know, you got Facebook, Twitter, SoundCloud, Instagram. Like, you got 4 free sites that you can build your fan base up if you hot. If you hot, it ain't hard to go viral and all that. If you really got the music, all artists got to understand that. All right, Bad Mike, for sure. Yeah, artists got to understand it ain't hard to get on. These labels just want to hear these numbers. They want to know how many views your video's doing. You know, how many fan base you got. They want to know that. So artists it's a job, man. You got to come in, you know what I'm saying, working. What you think about the Juice WRLD situation? Now, Juice J, you the first person. Trending Topics Tuesdays that I'm doing today, and you the first one to ask the question. Unfortunate, you know, I think his birthday was Monday, and of course there's going to be a slew of issues of why he passed away. But if it was, what they saying, like the police was there, somebody tipped them off or whatever, they had 70 pounds of weed, which ain't a big case, you know what I'm saying? Weed gonna be legal here in Illinois in 2 weeks. So they could have got a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? And then if he had some pills or too many, it wasn't no need to swallow them. It was a toilet on the plane. He should have flushed them right there, even though they wasn't going to go nowhere but in the bucket. But at least, I would have rather that than swallow them in my body. Young brother, man, 21 years old, had a chance to talk with him. My nephews and them was running around with him. Just wished him the best, That's all advice that I gave him at the moment, you know what I'm saying? But I never be wanting to hear that. Because the media, they was waiting to hear that. Yeah, I heard about the depression music and stuff like that. But we have to let these kids know that the pill's not going to help. BJ, what up, though? Yeah, the drugs ain't going to help. If you depressed, you need to just get it off your chest. Some people deal with situations different. Like, why are they depressed? Why are these kids depressed? Because they can't get a pair of Jordans or something. So that's where the whole thing would be like, okay, you bring me A's and B's. If you bring me A's and B's, then I get you what you want. Like if I go to work, you give me good grades. So, it shouldn't be you get bad grades and then you expecting something good. That's like one of my little nephews. He texts me, Uncle JoJo, could you give me some earrings for Christmas? Homie, you've been bad for 11 months. The whole 11 months, the school's been called and everything. So you think when it comes to Christmas, something that I don't celebrate, and he know I don't celebrate holidays, but he feel the need to say, could he get some earrings? No. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't reward a bad child. You know what I'm saying? Or hard-headed child, disrespectful child. I can't reward that, So these kids that's turning to the drugs is not going to help them. And I would think that they would know that. They should be smart enough to know that popping a pill or drinking when you going through something, that only make the matters worse. Because now you got a habit with the issues that you're dealing with. You see what I'm saying? So it's just an appetite for destruction, that parents should say, but some parents ain't going to say that because the child is learned behavior. If my mama smokes cigarettes, how she going to tell me not to smoke? That I'm grown, I can do what I want. This is my house. That don't work for these kids no more. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just never was into smoking and all that. Like I smoked weed, and you do your tryout periods. Some are strong enough to say, nah, this ain't for me, and some stick with it. But like I say, if I'm watching these cigarette commercials and people whole throat is out and throat cancer and they suffering and all that, then the Surgeon General is putting the message on a pack of cigarettes. How am I still smoking? That's suicidal to me. That's suicidal to me. That don't make sense to me. Yeah. People, they light up a cigarette and say they stressed out. The cigarette gonna stress you out even more. It's gonna have you in the hospital. Your lungs collapse. You winded. You out of breath. Your lungs black. You all the chemicals in a cigarette. It all boils back down to population control. It's too many people on the earth right now with a hungry appetite for all the vices. And look who provide the vices. They just put a tax on it. You see what I'm saying? Just like now, they want to smoke weed. They've been smoking weed. The higher ups, they've been smoking weed. But now it's to the point where you don't never know when you got a person like Trump that's gonna shake up the federal system. You know, he's shaking up the feds. He like, we know y'all ain't 100. You know. Let me tap Mike in. Let me get him on in.
What up, Mike? What up, G?
Hey man, we you know, I started my IG podcast, Keeping It Real with JoJo Capone.
Oh yeah. I just was live with Shabazz OG like the other night. We was talking about juice and shit, cause I was in the studio the other night after the Nas concert. You know, I was fucking with the guy Nas and shit. After I left from him, little homie G Herbo had just landed or whatever, cause they had planned on he wanted to finish up his album that he dropped the next month. Then he was like, "Big bro, I want you." Him and Mickey wanted me to come up to the studio and hear some of the tracks and help them pick some tracks and have, give my honest opinion on it. So I was like, all right, cool. I pulled up. So as he playing some of the tracks or whatever, one of the tracks actually got Juice and Chance on it. You know what I'm saying? Cold ass track. And Juice called him. It's like 3 in the morning. Juice FaceTime him and shit like, yo, what up, gang? We on, you know what I'm saying? We about to be on our way. Woo, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. Cause they, like I said, Juice and them was flying in Tampa and had a big dinner they was planning on Sunday night to celebrate his birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever. So he showed the phone. He like, man, who all in the studio with you, gang? He like, all the homies. Woo. Then he like, man, Big Jet's up in here too. I gotta hire him up here with that gas. He like, OG. He like, OG, what up? Woo. He like, pull up to my dinner tomorrow. Like, I got you, little bro. I'm pull up.
Because his birthday was Monday, right?
No, birthday was last week, 6 days ago. Like, it was 6 days ago, but he was in Australia or whatever, working or whatever. So he didn't really get a chance to like celebrate like he wanted to. So he had planned on, you know what I'm saying? That's why they had came the way they came. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know how to look. You know how they basically that's their way, the shorty's way of giving back to the niggas they can't really take with them is like, okay, we gonna supply the, make y'all flip, you know what I mean? We gonna, cause we out there with the shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it don't help that back to like just with that drug lifestyle, with that LA lifestyle, it's just like if they ain't got no nigga around them like a me or you, that's gonna be like, all right, y'all gotta slow down on this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like chill, you know what I'm saying? Giving them at least some type of just like, man, y'all gotta chill type shit. But when you ain't got no niggas around you telling you that shit, and it's just a bunch of yes boys, and then you get, and then with artists, a lot of these young artists, when they get on, they go to LA, it be these culture vulture little white boys that come around that got access to all the drugs. Oh man, I can get you perks. I can get, they coming over the crib with everything they need. Perks, lace shit, lean, all type of shit. They be like, oh, he could get us everything. Oh yeah. So they let these little dudes kick around or whatever because I didn't seen it. Because sometimes they'll go live with some of they little white boy homies, and say if they on live with some or one of they Chicago homies from the hood, a nigga that's really banging, one of they BD homies, whatever. They'll have one of the little white boys get on talking to him so they can trip out on him how he talking or whatever. Cause they got him talking Chicago shit, and then they got him going down the rates and all this shit along live. Like, yeah, I'm telling you, I see it. And they be tripping on cause and they'll trip over it because it's like they know like Shorty, they not gonna bring Shorty to Chicago no time soon to so they just be getting the niggas hyped up and shit like just so they can get a kick out of it. But that's the type of shit they do. But it be these little white boys that hang around these niggas, all these artists that get them the drugs. You know what I'm saying? It be them little niggas that be like, it ain't just like the weed is easy to get in LA. You know what I'm saying? Especially you an artist. That's gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? But all the other shit is the shit that, the shit that killed Mac Miller. A lace motherfucking fentanyl pill. You know what I'm saying? Look at his drug dealer. They caught his ass and locked him up this year. Him and the other motherfuckers that sold him, whatever.
I think it was a girl involved with that too.
Yeah, cause she was probably the little bitch he was hitting. You know what I'm saying? They could get the shit. You know what I'm saying? She snitched. That's how they call homie. You know what I'm saying? That's how they call homie because she snitched. She snitched on the drug dealer nigga, like, cause they put pressure on her, like, look, bitch, we know you was supplying this shit. If you don't tell us, we gonna fry your ass. You know how they do.
Right.
Especially
Shook her up. It was first 48.
Especially if my motherfucker ain't built for that type of shit.
I would have been worried
And then I
about
heard,
consuming all that
you know what I'm
shit,
saying? I don't know how true it is, but what I'm hearing is that when them peoples came, because they had already got a scoop from the air pilot saying like, oh, I think they got guns on you. That's what happened. They said, I think they got guns on it. So that's why them peoples was waiting on them or whatever. So when them, you know how when the peoples come, they gonna come with dogs and all types. They might have guns out. So Drew's 21 years old. He ain't used to that type of shit. From you know what I'm saying? What's the name of them? The hardest niggas he probably ever been around in his life. You know what I'm saying? Gangster niggas. Like he ain't come from there. He can cap like he did, and you know whatever. But bro, that wasn't really you. You was, you know what I'm saying? Like you know. So I think he just panicked because he seen what they was on, and I heard he had some pills on him. He just swallowed all of them at once, like because he panicked because he didn't want them to catch him with the pill, not knowing that. Nigga, okay, even if you had 100 pounds, ain't nothing but a court case, nigga. You ain't gonna get locked up for none of this shit. Plus, the niggas you with, one of them gonna take the gun charges, and then they gonna have to take the weed. I'm like, first thing you gonna have to come to court. Just keep your mouth closed. You got money. You gonna get the best lawyers. So all you gotta do is shut the fuck, be calm. Okay, they pop you. Okay. That's an L, but okay.
Because like I said, I spoke on it earlier that all he had to do was stall out the case for 2 weeks and it's legal. You know what I'm saying? But then again, it probably wouldn't have been that because they looking at it was prior to.
He still would have beat the shit. It ain't like okay, we finna lock this nigga up for 5 years for 70 pounds.
Right.
Nigga, I done seen niggas get caught with that type of shit and get boot camp.
Yeah.
You know
and at the same time, it's like I just feel like when you have an entourage and y'all want to ride dirty like that, everybody should play their position. You know what I'm saying? You don't let the bankroll go to jail. You know what I'm saying? The bankroll is supposed to have told everybody right then and there, listen, I'm finna throw these pills in this toilet. It's on a plane, so it ain't gonna fall in nothing but a container. You know what I'm saying?
If anything, hand them pills to one of your homies. Like, here, hold these, cuz. You know what I'm saying? If they fuck you. Because if you gotta know, like, if you ride rolling with a nigga like that, that's your money maker. You gotta be prepared to do that unless you just some phony niggas like the niggas that was around Mike Vick when them dog fighting shit came.
Yeah.
When that shit came, all them niggas started snitching like, oh yeah, it was this nigga. He had us fighting these dogs. When in reality, it was y'all niggas the ones fighting the dog because he wasn't even in town, nigga. Y'all niggas was fighting the dog. Y'all the niggas that got popped off, nigga. Y'all supposed to be like, oh, it's our shit. You know what I'm saying? He had nothing to do with it. Woo, woo. And take that little time because that's Mike Vick. He was at the time he was the highest paid quarterback ever, nigga. Right. He gonna bless you when you come on. You think he ain't finna? You know,
right. Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. You and y'all niggas won't even have to sit down that long. Y'all was gonna have to sit down like at the most a year.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come out, you finna have a bankroll, nigga. He finna make sure you straight.
Right.
You know and that was all Mike close homies that he grew up with. So, you know what I'm saying? They just show you like, man, you just. I mean, I just feel bad about it because it was some spur of the moment shit that happened because they didn't expect that. You know what I mean? They used to, busting them moves. You know, everybody do them private jet moves. Keeping them been doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they been doing the private jet, get back to the homies, flood, re-up, boom. I mean, that's how Rollo got popped. You know what I'm saying? But the only reason why Rollo got popped because he was showing all his money on the plane. All your re-up money you showing. You showing about.
But see, that's the thing. Certain people gotta learn from the others' mistakes. You see what I'm saying? So if you seen that situation happen with Rollo, ain't nowhere in the world nobody should be moving like that no more. You see what I'm saying? So, so whoever tipped them off or whatever happened, it's just unfortunate that Shorty lost his life, man.
My nigga Eddie Curry, yes sir. You know Capone, right? Chop it up with my OG nigga.
What up, though, ED? What up, though? Yeah, man. So, we keeping it real with JoJo Capone. Today is the Talk About the Trending Topics Tuesday. We got Mikey Jess on here, and we signing out. You actually gonna start off the Trending Topic Tuesday podcast for the Keeping It Real with JoJo Capone.
Yeah,
So
we gotta make it official. But we in the studio too, like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
salute. But you know, mine is an IG live podcast. This right here, the Keeping It Real with JoJo Capone, is a IG podcast, you know, because I be moving around. I can't sit in no studio and all that. But I do have one, you know what I'm saying, which is the Grammy League, and me and Mark Cannon, we gonna launch it next year. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be able to do that too.
Yeah, because folks in them end up having like the #1 ranked podcast this year. My nigga Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles. You know.
Yeah, I've been checking it out. Yeah,
you know, they some of the guys, so they just got an award for having the #1 podcast this year because they had some of the. You had Kobe on that motherfucker. You know,
but it's sports, so of course you know, that's instantly like gonna draw the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Instantly. You know, we for the people, so we talking to you know. I mean, we talk to some of them niggas too, but
of course.
We more so we with the streets. We trying to hear what perspectives from the streets and hear what how people feeling. Like, is you okay with this?
And don't want nobody to fall victim to the same situation. You know, you want to enlighten the minds to don't follow what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever you do differently.
But I think it's honestly though, I think it ain't gonna change, bro. Because I mean. I know how niggas was talking when Fredo Santana passed from the lean or whatever, and a lot of niggas that's on it heavy, they was kind of like it was fucking with him. It was like back and forth. It was like, damn, I don't really want to fuck with it no more, but man, fuck that. Man, this shit fucking me up on her. I need some of this shit. Like it's just them emotions, and I think like a lot of these little shorties be suffering from the PTSD. Because of shit they might have seen 6 of their homeboys that was like brothers get popped. You know what I'm saying? So like they ain't got nobody out there to like.
But the thing of it is, that's the point. Who is telling them that the narcotics or the pills is the way to go to help that? Because it's not.
The conversation I had with OG Sabaz, he was saying like, I told him like, I feel like Lil Wayne has been a big influence on this shit because of just like all these little shorties that's popping now looked up to him when he was really rocking and rolling and he was making all that noise because they seen the colorful dreads, they seen he was drinking lean, they seen he was popping pills, they seen he had this I don't give a fuck attitude. You know what I'm saying? So when you mix that and then it's like everybody had a play and everybody that's popping in the culture right now influenced them in some type of way, whether it was Lil Wayne, whether it was Kanye, whether it was Jay-Z, you know what I mean? Everybody got influenced some type of way, whether it was a good way or it was a negative way. You know what I'm saying? When it come to drugs and shit like that, I feel like that's more so the Lil Wayne way. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot.
But not to throw it on Wayne, because Wayne had to learn it from somewhere. So it was a huge. But even though they was doing that shit in the '60s and '70s, syrup always been around. That shit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying overall, you know, it was a Texas culture. You know what I'm saying? Texas. It was their culture, and then it spilled down. You know what I'm saying? So even from that. People didn't learn from Fat Pat, and a lot of the guys that screw people didn't learn from that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So they didn't learn from that, and I'm just trying to see what is it going to take for them to realize that it's killing people.
But look how many other niggas had scares from that shit. Lil Wayne was having seizures. He had scares from all that drug shit. Rick Ross. You know, before he started losing the weight, he was only sipping lean and all this shit. He started having seizures, so he started having to lose weight, having to slow down, change his diet up. Like when niggas get them real health scares, that's what kind of wake niggas up a little bit to the point they like, all right, I'm gonna slow down off this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I just
But he said Future had a big part in it too. Molly Purpose said.
I mean, he was influenced by Wayne though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's a song, and then at the same time, it's a song. Now, my problem would be with people and rapping about that, and they don't indulge in it themselves. You see what I'm saying?
So for a kid, they see that, okay, what we would call a functioning addict. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like they rapping, they got videos of all the cars and girls or whatever, and they drinking this cup. You see what I'm saying? But we're gonna wrap it up, Mikey. We're gonna get back to it. Keeping it real with JoJo Capone.
Yes, sir.
Trending topic, Talk About It Tuesdays. You know, salute.
Yes, sir. We're gonna see each other real soon. We gonna laugh about all these niggas coming to the city for All Star too. You know what it is.
Let's get it.
Knock it off. Man, on that pump.